Hello, Facebook, YouTube. You know, the thing is, like I tell people, I'm just being honest with y'all, being real with y'all and everything else. Because I have nothing to prove, there's nothing to prove, but in the kingdom of God to prove what is good and holy and acceptable and pleasing unto God. That's the only thing I'm all about doing, you know. But the topic of the message is, down my alley, is, the reality of servant or superstar. Servant or superstar. Well, look, God put me in a position, I was raised in church and stuff like that. And I liked it, church. I mean, when I start being serious about church, I looked at the ministry. When I got there, I'm a type of person that likes to lay back and watch everything. I've always been that kind of person, just lay back and watch certain things and watch what's going on. Always been a watcher. Some reason. It's just that's me, And I look at stuff and want to see how stuff goes and how stuff is and stuff and how people are, and I enjoy I love watching and looking at a lot of things, and and I do it so much, that I see a pattern. I see a pattern of what I'm watching. I see a pattern, and I see some, and I see in the pattern. You see the end results of the pattern, and I look like, oh, that's, and wherever the outcome, I respond to it like, oh man, that's messed up. Like, for instance, if somebody was riding a bicycle and they was, and then they was, lifting the bicycle up, catwalking they call, and then all of a sudden they slip and fall, and ouch, that hurts, and I see the demise in trying to do something, more than what you're doing. It's one thing to ride a bicycle, and it's one thing to catwalk and ride on one wheel for a long time and stay up for a long time. That a lot of people perfect it. See, but the thing is, it's a risky maneuver, and it's a risky maneuver that can, if you don't know what you're doing, it can cause casualties. But the problem is, in life, that we don't realize in being a popular person or being good at something, we love doing this. Somebody, like, for instance, I know certain girls that likes dressing, looking good. They like dressing a certain way. And they like doing this, and they like looking a certain way that is people will like, to look at. But they don't dress that way because they want to draw attention. They dress the way they do because this is the way they like looking, concerning in a creative way, They don't really want to draw attention. Or I know guys that, dress a certain way and they don't want to draw attention, but this is the style of what they do. But the problem, what happens to that idea is that people like, oh, look at him, oh, look at her, look at this, look at that, look at this and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden they get this attention from a lot of people, and a lot of people like them, and a lot of people want to be beside them, and a lot of people want to, glorify their looks and everything, and all of a sudden they find out, that, ooh, people like me, ooh, people, really dig me, and all of a sudden a catastrophic situation creates itself, you know. And the thing is, and they all of a sudden they become a superstar, and everybody likes them, and everybody wants to be hang around them, and everybody wants to be. And I saw that, and I seen certain people that live that life and all that attention. But what was I seeing? I wasn't seeing the, how much people laughing and loving, on them. But I was seeing, it's just people just overwhelming them, overwhelming. And of course they, this person talk bad about that person. When you become a star, people talk bad about you because they jealous because you got all the attention and, that riffraff, y'all know, and all that other stuff that, comes with it, that, things doesn't work out right the way it's supposed to. And the thing is, people don't understand the ideal of superstar, that's what it comes with, but nobody asks, really, sometimes in life didn't ask to be a superstar. They just draw attention to certain people, and it came along. But the thing is, I just didn't like the crazy attention of a superstar. I didn't like all of the people attention of it, and I didn't like that crowd. I mean, and I felt like the people are like want an obligation of them entertaining them. I do not like entertaining people. I like being funny, I like being joking, but I just don't like entertaining people. If I want to do something the way I want to do, then I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it regardless of whether people like it or not. I mean, I want to put something out that, that is of what I like and I'm my pleasing, And the thing is, that's what motivated me to want to be a servant, And the thing is, I hope and pray that, but I want to give back to people, and I want to give people, I want to help people, what I'm saying, and do stuff for people. And I want to help people. I feel more joy helping people accomplish something in life than more than trying to be, a superstar. I just never liked that attention because I wanted to do something that that I will identify with, and it will identify with bettering others. You know what I'm saying? Because I think, like God showed me, that if you get everybody else better, become a better person, that you will be better to other people. And the thing is, when you learn that rule to be better, to better other people, you will have a heart of a servant, and you will do whatever, to what extent you will do whatever it takes to be a servant, to make sure other people become better in life, because you want people to see themselves in a better view. And the thing is, that's what, I'm all about, being a servant of God. And then God told me, say, hey, Mac, you got to be my servant, because I gave you that heart to be a servant, to be about helping others and bettering other people, because you're not really have an agenda to trying to, show yourself that you're, better than people. And the thing is, I now, serving Him, and I'm finding out the benefits of being a servant. And the thing is, I'm finding out how wonderful it feels to be humble. And I feel sorry for people that operate in pride. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at people as evil people. I look at people, they unfortunately followed a pattern that led them to a direction that, is not really, that they thought it was going to be all good and all that, and all of a sudden, whoa, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Why is everybody hating me? Why is everybody not liking me? Why is this? And it's like that they did not know that that's what comes with the prideful position, Thing is, I just want to advertise that humility is really way more better than, high-mindedness. The thing is, I just want a person that operates in pride to hear me out. You know what I'm saying? Hear me out. That prideful state is not what you think it is. And that negativity that you're carrying, being in that prideful state, is sucking the life out of you and leaving you empty and bitter. And you will get bitter as much as you believe that you're supposed to be this great image among people. You know what I'm saying? You don't need really people to be people. But the thing is, God told me this, that when I was 13, I think, and he told me, he said, Mac, you are already somebody because you got a body. That's what makes you somebody. You already have a body. You don't have to be like anybody because you already have a body. You know what I'm saying? And I hold on to that, growing up, that I really had, and that, like, now I don't have to please people. I don't have to be better than people. I don't have to compete with people. I don't have to do what everybody else do. I can do what I can do the things that I desire and what I want to be like in life. And the thing is, when you get that understanding, you wouldn't want to be trying to be a superstar. You know what I'm saying? There's certain people are just like good at, talented at what they're doing and love doing what they're doing. But they really not a superstar. It's just people like them of what they do. But the thing is, you don't have to be like, trying, no superstar, arrogant, and think you all that to really feel like you're somebody. You need to become a servant. And a servant is all about helping people get better. It's help others, to get better at what they're doing so they can feel better inside and confident inside to them. And only a servant, a person with a servant heart, can execute that to help people become better, to better other people. That if you get better people, you get a better world. And everybody deep in their heart wants a better world. But the problem is they don't want to better other people. They still want to be better than somebody and feel like, this status is going to make you somebody. You know what I'm saying? No, it's going to make you really nobody. Because really, you're created by God. You're not really your own product. You know what I'm saying? You was born in this world. The stuff that is inside you you did not create. It was given to you. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to understand, that reality. You really not all that. I did a message on that. Nobody can be all that, But the thing is, get out of this prideful mindset and start to learn how to become a servant, to really truly work your heart to the utmost way to help better and encourage other people to be better at what they're doing and to be a better person, to have a better character and to have a better life, especially a better character. That you have a better life and you're doing something that help other people to become better, and that's when life can truly get better, and only a servant can execute. A heart of a servant can only execute that. And the number one thing to be a servant, if you really want to be one, starts with honesty, humility, and humbleness. When you get the honesty that, something wrong with me, humility, I need help, please God save me. You be humble. I'm thankful that he saved me. I'm thankful for what he has done for me. I'm thankful for what he has elevated me to the place to be. Now you'll be always in the place of serving and helping other people become better people. That I encourage you from this message to don't focus on being a superstar, being seen in the eyes of men as bogus. Be a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable and pleasing to God, and be of his service, that you will, become a humble servant, that you can truly do something that can really do make people become better. All right, that's the message. To God be the glory here forever and ever in Jesus' name. Amen.